Hi, it's challenge day 5. And if you're still with me, I'd love to hear from you. Today, we're listening to THM podcast number 78. This is one of my all-time favorite THM podcasts. On the last video, there were some questions about how to find the Trim Healthy Mama podcast. It's available on all podcast platforms that I have ever checked. So you can open a web browser and search for Trim Healthy Mama podcast. It should pop right up. Or Trim Healthy podcast is another way to find it, but it should be there. Episode number 78 is one of my favorites. And then we're also doubling your dinner tonight and freezing the second portion. So this is a good time to make a casserole, make something like cowboy grub from Trim Healthy Table, make a good on-plan meal that you can double and freeze the second half, or maybe even triple and freeze 2 portions. We've talked about this before. So you have something in your freezer ready to go when you need it without spending a ton of time in the kitchen. So that's what we're working on today. And you'll have to excuse me. It is hot here in the Denver area. And I was just doing yard work and realized I had not communicated with you guys yet. So I just wanted to check in for the challenge. Day 5, see if you're still on plan. So of course, in addition to listening to THM podcast 78, we're doubling dinner and freezing the second portion. You could even triple it if you'd like to, and staying completely on plan. Those are the goals for today. I had a few more questions that came in the inbox, one on Facebook that I thought would be great to address for everybody. I was asked if crossovers are part of this challenge. So I'm not being super strict in this challenge. It's not like Bootcamp where we're like really focused on weight loss and doing the plan the best way to get the best results. This is really about just step 1 of getting on plan. Now, Bootcamp is about getting on plan and staying on plan. This is just free challenge. Let's do 7 days of completely on plan foods. With that said, if you have a crossover, yes, that's on plan. So that's going to be okay. That's not a terrible thing by any means. What I normally tell my clients is this is a 2-part answer. 1, crossovers are great for keeping you on plan if you feel sure you're going to cheat without one. So let's say you're at a potluck and you can have a creamed corn dish, assuming like hopefully there's no sugar in it, and some salad, and you can have some ham, and you can have rice, brown rice, and beans. Those are all foods at this potluck. You can have that crossover and feel satisfied without going to the dessert table and going off plan or eating a regular lasagna, something like that. In that situation, yes, a crossover is a good idea. If it's going to keep you on plan, yes, you're eating on plan, that's fantastic. But what I also tell people, and this is the second part of that answer, is if you're eating a crossover and you're noticing your weight's not going down, that is one part of possibly why you could be facing a weight loss stall. When I work with clients, I have a year-round program where I've worked with many, many people from start all the way through their weight loss goal. So they reached their goal. If I'm helping them maintain their goal, what I'm finding is some don't need more than 1 crossover per week to maintain their weight loss and stay at an even weight loss. Some don't really need many crossovers at all. So when I look at adding crossovers to your diet, I'm looking at this as crossovers to help you maintain or gain. Sometimes we have people go a little bit under their goal weight and we want to bring it back up. That's when we add crossovers. If you're eating crossovers as a regular part of your Trim Healthy Mama plan, you may be trying to follow Trim Healthy Mama the maintenance way, or trying to follow it in a way that helps you gain. And that's not ideal. In weight loss mode, we really want to separate our S&E fuels. That is the core of this plan. So if you're having daily crossovers and you came to me and said, Jen, can you help me reach my goal? And I started working with you and I saw those crossovers, I'd say this is probably the first thing we'd want to change, because you're just not going to get there the same way that somebody who's separating fuels. That's what the whole plan is built upon. Now, my kids, I give them crossovers almost all the time. They're growing. They need them. I don't need crossovers that often. And at goal weight, maintenance for me is usually just 1 or 2 crossovers per month. That's just what my body needs. It is different for everybody. And as a coach, I help people figure out exactly what that is. But right now, I don't necessarily recommend them. Although if your first goal is just staying on plan for 7 days, and you have a crossover here and there, you've met your goal. You're staying on plan as part of this challenge, and that's fantastic. So the second question I got, and I had a couple of people ask this, was in boot camp, do I provide meal plans? Yes, I do. So I provide meal plans for every week of boot camp. Plus, some of the bonuses you get when you sign up are the free mini coaching call with me as an extra. I know that's something that I've included in the program, even though it is group coaching. I make sure there's some one-on-one attention there too. And the meal plans, which are every single week. Plus, I have a bonus meal planning workshop with printables for you. That's not even one of the weekly coaching sessions. It's just something to do extra to help you figure out how to meal plan for THM. So yes, all of that is included, along with an entire printable library of THM resources and the daily food journal reviews and all of that stuff. That's all included in Bootcamp. If you're curious about what else is included, you can go to thewellplannedkitchen.com/THM Bootcamp. Really quickly, we're on day 5. I have a very cool freebie that so many people have been asking me for coming in the next few days. I'm going to show you tomorrow what it is, but if you have ever used my protein box handout, there is an E1. It is complete. I know so many people have been asking for it, and I'm very excited to share it with you. So I will be giving you details about that tomorrow, possibly the next day if the web post doesn't go up soon enough, but I'm really excited to share that with you, and I hope you all love that. And again, that will be totally free. I'll be emailing it out. I'll chat about it on the video too. So day 5, keep going strong. Listen to your podcast, double your dinner. That's what we're working on today. And of course, stay on plan. And I hope you have a great day. Bye.